Libra, hello, Amanda here. Welcome to the Unseen Hands Collective. This is going to be your April 2021 tarot shift reading. We're looking at the shape you're shifting out of this month, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shape shift looks and feels like. This is only 1/3 of your April shift. This is just the tarot portion. We also offer an astrology scope to loop in the planetary energies that are influencing you in April, and also a guidebook to help you through your own personal process as you shift in April. So make sure you check those out. The link is in the description box, unseenhandscollective.com. Okay, Libra, the image that's coming to me for you is one that we've been working with Libra energy in March, and it's carrying over into April, which is the image of Aphrodite. And very specifically, I'm seeing Aphrodite in her shell, sitting in this position. And it's an incredibly powerful position. You know, it's like, it's very, the energy is leaned back, open to receive. And there's something very specific about the wrists, arms, wrists, and hands being open. And I think to me, hands are so much a symbol of like our tools, you know, what we use to shape things and create the world, and you know, rolling up our sleeves and getting our hands dirty, actually physically doing things to make other things happen. And so this image of just opening the hands and sitting back, opening to receive, is really powerful in terms of perhaps this month there is a sort of a hands-off approach. There is a sit back and open your energy to receive. And that doesn't necessarily mean do nothing, but I think it means taking this stance of confidence, because there's something really powerful in this Aphrodite energy of opening yourself to receive something with the assurance that you will receive it. It wasn't a question, you know, it's this like very Venusian, you are a Venus ruled sign. It's this very Venusian Aphrodite energy of like, of course it will come to me. And that's not necessarily, it's not at all out of delusion. It's just out of knowing your own power and knowing your own value, knowing what you deserve, and sitting in the confidence of that then allows you to feel safe enough in yourself to just open. And I felt this really strongly. Stay open, especially when it feels scary, and especially when you want to close back up. It's like, no, keep it open. Keep it open. Hold, hold, hold. Okay. So your shape shift. We're looking at shifting out of the Seven of Swords and into the Lovers. I love this because the Seven of Swords feels like fear. It feels like what happens when we are like, I heard this term from a podcast I used to listen to in college called Bliss and Grit. They call it grabby hands, when you're just like grasping for things or feeling like you have to grab on and hold on to things. And the opposite here in your reading for April is to just open and allow and receive and let go, and all of that kind of energy. The Seven of Swords is as the shape you're shifting out of. I think you're shifting out of grabby hands, you know, like you're shifting out of grasping out of fear and grasping and holding on and feeling like you need to sort of hold it and maybe even hoard everything in this like frenzied energy. Sort of like let go of all of that, because you actually can't really receive what the Lover's energy wants to drop in. Look at this like sweet little Cupid figure trying to drop something in on you. And you know, Libra, on this channel for the last few months, there's been this energy of you wanting to open to more intimate experiences and experiences of intimacy and connection with others and all of that. And it's like you can't really receive that kind of connection with your hands full of stuff that you're grabbing out of fear or out of just the need to have something in your hand. It's like, can you push through that fear frenzy especially when it surges up intensely, and just remain open. Because there's something coming in here to look at what your shapeshift looks and feels like. The cards in the middle, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Fool. I mean, the Fool is a brand new journey, a leap of faith into a brand new adventure, an old chapter closing and starting over at zero in a completely new experience. And it's like, if you want this, if you want to leap off the cliff into something new, you have to be open to receive whatever this is that's coming in. And I really see this King of Pentacles as embodying the Aphrodite energy, that beautiful Venusian openness to receive and the confidence to stay open and receive. And here it is, you know, the pentacle has landed. It's the difference between, and I like the through line with the bird. It's almost like this bird on your head, Libra, is like, hey, you know it's coming. You've been feeling it for some time, whatever this is, this like ace experience, a brand new, some sort of brand new energy coming into your life. It's like, you know it's coming, and it is real, and it is not just something you're imagining. Like, it is something, a new experience that could really be here for you this spring. And it's almost like this bird has been in your sphere telling you, hey, drop the swords so that you can receive it. Because if this thing flies over and catches you with an armful of swords, you're not going to be able to necessarily receive it. Whereas if this thing is coming in and here you are as the King of Pentacles, Aphrodite energy, just right place, right time. You know, you're not moving all around and carrying a bunch of things, making it difficult for this thing to find you. You are solid, stoic, open to receive, and it's just like, boom, right into your hand. And that's what this story looks like is happening. Flying, boom, right into your hand. You know, in your pre-shuffle, so this is just the first half of your reading for April. The general, we get the general energy in this part of the reading on YouTube, and then over at unseenhandscollective.com, we take this into an extended reading. I use a lot of other decks and really dig into this energy. But before I start, I pre-shuffle all of those decks just to start your reading with all of the energy ready to read for you. And one of the decks I was using gave us this card right off the bat, which is showing up to me actually as a Venus flytrap, which again, like, really feels like this Aphrodite Venusian energy for you. And what's interesting is that grabby hand sort of reaching for the fly before it has actually landed reveals the whole mystery behind the allure. You know, it's like the allure of the Venus flytrap is completely destroyed if the fly realizes it's a trap. So of course it's going to fly off and you're not going to actually receive it. Whereas if the Venus flytrap just stays open and very still and waits, knowing that the fly will come. There it is. But it's like you have to stay open and confident and ready to receive, and it will land. If you reach out for it, you spook it and it goes away. That kind of a thing. So interesting, Libra. I love this energy for you. I can't wait to dive in a deeper way. So I'm going to take it into the extended now. If you'd like to join me for that, stick around. I'm going to put a little preview of your extended tarot reading, your astroscope and guidebook, so that you can get a taste of what we're offering at the collective. If you're into it and you want to dive deeper with us, click the link in the description to take you to our site, where you can find the extended reading in the shop and also through our monthly membership. Libra, so happy you're here. Thanks for joining us. Take care. And again, that's this sort of contact improv thing of like to push to create a dance between you and whatever you are contacting is missing the whole experience. And the experience of it is actually the whole point of that game. You know, it's the whole point of that exercise, that experience, is to just be open to what is actually happening without controlling it, directing it, or having any kind of opinions about it even. You know, it's just an experience. Interesting. Okay, let's get you a shuffle and see if there's anything else. Note to self for Libra in April. Nice. I like this because, again, it's another energy of backing up and considering and questioning, and it is a very Gemini energy, which we have the Lover's energy here, so this feels good. Are you asking the right questions? Again, when you push for a result, or when you push for something to change or push for something to happen, you could be skipping important steps along the way. And those important steps could be about asking questions, you know, like, wait, whoa, pause. What do I even want to grow? Rather than like, okay, I'm just going to go to the store and I know I want a garden. So, okay, I'll pick up this and I'll pick up this and I'll pick up this and I'll pick up this. That's this energy. This is what you are shifting out of this month. It's like, hold on. Why don't I sit with this? What do I want to grow?
About it having to be sharp and hard and all of those things that a jagged mirror would be. Now your mirror is whole, so your life is starting to reflect that. And you're learning to move with that. Now, like I said, I mentioned Lilith. Lilith will be coming more into play in May, but Lilith is in your 8th house. And Lilith rules our creative process. Okay, so this is really helping you to draw up from your depths